Hello, I am Heather on Enhertu, and you are very welcome. I am several minutes into my first dose of Enhertu. Here it is. That's it. It's in a brown bag because it can't be exposed to light. It's also the first dose of Enhertu to be distributed at this hospital. I am on the Outer Banks. This is the Outer Banks Hospital. I decided to start a YouTube channel in support of the Enhertu experience because so few people have experience with this. As an example, when we first started talking about going on Enhertu, for me that was in June of 2022, my oncologist had never had an Enhertu patient go straight from maintenance, Herceptin, and Perjeta straight onto Enhertu. I think that situation may have changed since then. It's been 6 months. We ended up having tried to treat my reoccurrence locally with a mastectomy and radiation, but in early January of 2023, we saw that it has come back in the lungs. And so I was given a choice of Kadcyla, which is a trastuzumab chemotherapy conjoined substance, just like Enhertu is, or they were also thinking I could do Xeloda. And I was given the choice. I decided to go with Enhertu, even though theoretically the side effects will be worse on Enhertu. The success rate should be higher in terms of getting rid of the tumor. I'd like to get rid of it and be no evidence of disease as soon as possible. And I decided I was willing to deal with Enhertu and the side effects. So far, I've had a pulmonary function test. I was given a drip of steroids and a drip of anti-nausea pills and anti-nausea medications. They gave me a lot of anti-nausea. I had do they call it a bolo? I don't know why they would call it, of saline, and that'll help with nausea. And tomorrow I will receive a Udenica shot, which is the biosimilar equivalent of Neulasta, and that's so I don't have low white blood cell count. And there's only a 20% chance that'll happen, but my oncologist didn't want to take any chances. So here I am at the Outer Banks Hospital. Currently, the Outer Banks Hospital does not have a medical oncologist. We're borrowing medical oncologists from other hospital systems or usually using travel medical oncologists. So we've been very worried about how this is going to work. In the meantime, I have a breast oncologist out at Duke. So that's been really helpful because they are experienced with Enhertu and nobody here is. I mean, the traveling oncologist, I'm only his fourth patient to be on Enhertu. The oncologists at Duke have a lot on Enhertu, but as recently as June, he had not personally had a patient that went straight from Herceptin Perjeta maintenance onto Enhertu. So if you are scouring the internet and you stumble upon my YouTube channel, Heather on Enhertu, you're very welcome. And I will try to keep you posted with tips and tricks. Thank you so much for tuning in.